Ooh, Sucker Punch failed. They're not attacking. They're going for the Focus Energy strat? What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berman. Today, I'm very, very excited because we will be hitting the VGC Regulation F Casual Ladder with this Walking Wake Sun team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, helping the channel grow, I'd appreciate that. Initially, I wanted to try to get to 10K by the end of the year, but looking at it now, it's just so crazy how much we've grown this year, and especially just in this past couple of months that I gotta say, we're gonna reach 10K very soon. Whenever that happens, it happens. Anything you can do to help the video reach more people, but just thank you so much for all the support here in the back half of 2023. I hope that everybody had a wonderful holiday. If you've already celebrated your holiday, I hope everybody is looking forward to a new year. I hope you got cool stuff. My brother got me this. It's backwards in the mirrored screen thing, but you can understand what it says. Very excited about that. And I'm also very excited because guess what, gang? I typically don't like to make rental code videos until the regulations rules have been set. Oftentimes we don't have confirmation on that until the rule set actually begins. We have confirmation. The paradoxes are allowed in Regulation F. I really didn't think they were going to do it, but they are. So you're going to see Walking Wake. You're going to see Gouging Fire. You're going to see Thunderclap Giraffe. You're going to see, I can't remember the name at the moment, Iron Leaves, Iron Crown, Iron Boulder. They're easy. They're all iron. I'm so excited about this. I'm a little scared about it, but I'm excited about it. And so I'm going to start making some videos using these paradox creatures, but I'm going to do it on the casual ladder. Obviously, the Regulation F ranked ladder is not available yet, so we're going to see if we can't get some good battles. Also, remember, I do stream Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I battle against the chat in those streams, and that's what we're going to be doing this upcoming Tuesday, which I think is like the first stream of the new year. We'll use the Regulation F rule set so we can all practice, and even if the battles don't go Regulation F today, I'm sure they will. I'll get some Regulation F battles today. If they don't, that's a good place to come by, steal some teams, steal some ideas, get some practice, low pressure. I lose all the time. I beat people all the time. Do not feel like you can't come by, regardless of your experience level. Typically what I do here on YouTube is I try to make weird teams work, weird Pokemon work. We don't know what the meta is going to be yet, so it's very possible that this team's looking pretty solid. I'm just using Walking Wake as a new Pokemon. I want to show that thing off. It might be very, very good, and in that case, this team is just not a weird video at all. But I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to dip my toes into Regulation F so that we can better understand the meta so that we can make the weird Pokemon work, okay? Thanks so much for clicking on this video in the first place. And without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here, shall we? All right, seemingly Josiah knows what's up, okay? Also has a Walking Wake. Looks like it's probably going to be a Tornado situation with both Rain and Sun. No, sorry. This is going to be the thing. Walking Wake is a Sun Pokemon, despite it being a Water type. Technically, you can use it in Rain to similar effect. That's a full Sun team over there. I think I'm seeing the Golden go too and being like, that's a Rain Pokemon. But it's also it counteracts a lot of the weaknesses that Gouging Fire has. Yeah, okay. So there's a couple different things that my opponent might be looking to do. Lots. I mean, like, Venusaur doesn't have a great matchup here because it can't put Golden Go to sleep, and there's a million fire types and flying types and stuff that really want to smack it. It might be a Venusaur game. I feel like I can lead with Lando here. And maybe Caulking Cake. We'll do those two. I can always U-turn out to get Schmokey going if I feel like I need to. You know what? I'm not even going to bring Schmokey. I think they're going to set it for me. I'm looking at a Sun team over here. I feel like they're going to set the Sun. If they set the Sun, fantastic stuff. But I really want my King Gambit, actually. Because they have an Intimidator. They have a Golden Go. I want to be able to neutralize that thing. A lot of the other stuff is scary, but I don't know. Sucker Punch is still like neutral into like most of that stuff. In my experience, Golden Go is still quite good in Regulation F. Or sorry. I mean, Golden Go is too. I meant King Gambit. King Gambit is quite good in Regulation F. And this is my first time playing in cart on any ladder. So I guess this is a new environment. It's exciting. We burned my white herb right there. Not ideal. It's not where I wanted to use it. Let's U-turn off of the Incineroar, and let's also Hydro Steam into the Incineroar. They can only fake out one of me. So excited to see all these new Paradox animations and really pay attention to them for the first time. They fake out Washington there. And they set the Tailwind. We're going to get this Hydro Steam. That's a lot of damage to Incin. Do we see a Citrus? We do. Incineroar's back, and wouldn't you know it, he's living everything. Let's U-turn off of Incin, and let's also Hydro Steam again, I think. Really make my opponent question if they want to set Sun for me. But if they don't set Sun, they're sort of hurting their own team as well. So it's really sort of a... We're playing chicken here. The movement of those two tails is so cool. Look at that. Ooh. Quite an interesting Pokemon. They're also massive, too. All of the... there it is. Thank you. There's my guy's going to outspeed now, too, because I'm a speed boosting Walking Wake. I bet we outspeed the Incin. Bang. And in case you weren't aware, Hydro Steam is boosted in Sun. So that's why it picked up the KO on the Incin where it did not before. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I could get Flutterman in here as well, who's going to get a speed boost from this. I think that's a good idea. It at least threatens my opponent in a way that I feel good about. And the Tornadus with Bleak Wind isn't able to OHKO either of my Pokemon, so they're going to bring out their own Walking Wake, and I just have a choice here. Just see, look how big they are. Look how small Tornadus is compared to this thing. It's crazy. I think that I just double into the Walking Wake here. And I think I got to take it out with one of these two things. That's a really good way to make it so I can't take it out with one of these two things. Switching to Rain mode. This is interesting. So they actually did have that rain thing in the pocket. It's very, very interesting. But it's kind of cool. Because that did just hurt my Fluttermane. I like it as a strategy. Not so much as a guy. As an opponent, rather. I still don't think Bleak Wind like, they can't take out both of my Pokemon here. And how many turns of Tailwind they got left? Just the one. I still feel super confident that Tornadus is not an offensive threat. We'll see if I regret that. But I think King Gambit definitely deals with Tornadus in a way that they can't really overcome. And it's nice that they, like, I sort of, like, assumed they were going to want to set Sunny Day, and then once they realized that it was actually helping me outspeed their Pokemon, they had to burn another turn to set a different weather. Tera Water. Okay. They'll probably live whatever happens here. I assume this is going into Fluttermane. Oh my god, Fluttermane lived that. Bleak Wind finishes us off, but that's crazy. Draco's pretty solid there, eh? Now we can get Gambit in. And we're definitely able to swap out Caulking Cake to reset the stats. We'll Sucker Punch Walking Wake there. Swap in. We can do this completely for... I mean, not completely for free. Still susceptible to be hit by a Bleak Wind here, but can't be hit by a Hydro Steam, because Sucker Punch will always hit that thing before it hits Lando. It's going to be a Protect. We just see another Tailwind. All right, let's Sucker you, and let's Rock Slide. I don't know what my opponent can possibly do to get around this, besides switching out Walking Wake. They're going to let me take it. Fernandez also has to be careful. They can't lower my stats here. If they lower stats on King Gambit, did not lower the stats on Gambit, just Lando. That's great. There's Gouging Fire. Really nice thing here. Sucker Punch won't even go... If they go for the Burning Bulwark, the new move, Sucker Punch won't even hit it because it went for a status move. So I'm completely free to just Sucker Punch into that thing without fear. I'm just going to Rock Slide too. This is what I'm talking about, man. Gambit stealing the show here at the end of this battle, despite being around for Series 1. There's the Burning Bulwark. The Sunny Day comes out now. So they're dedicating all of these turns, and that's only going to help Wake in the back. There's a way in which I can now just stall out the rest of Tailwind. I don't know. Torn's going to live that, actually. That's a pretty impressive live. Let's Sucker Punch Gouging Fire. If it hits me with something, it's probably going to be a Flare Blitz, which means they're taking recoil on that, too. Tailwind turns. Just the one? Is the play actually to target the Torn here? I think I don't switch out. I think I'm okay just doing this. They have to decide who they're going to take out here. Sucker Punch going to go first. That didn't do as much as I needed it to. But that didn't do as much as they needed it to. Oh, it's Raging Fury, actually, instead. And that finishes me off. Okay. As long as Rock Slide's hitting both of these Pokemon here, I think... Cool. Good stuff, Lando. Alright. Got leftovers over there. No more Tailwind. Here comes Caulking Cake. Did they boost speed? I actually missed that. Did they boost speed or attack with Gouging Fire? It might not matter. I think that Walking Wake is naturally faster than Gouging Fire anyway, so we probably just move first here. I think Hydro Steam's the better move. Even though it's just neutral, I think we're going to be able to pick it up. Yeah, good stuff. Wow, what a fun first match for me of Regulation F. We got somebody who knew what was up on the casual ladder. Completely... Ah, man. They were running a fun strategy. Walking Wake did a ton of stuff. Really, really fun match. Very excited to do so much more of this. Good game to my opponent. Agent X. That's a Regulation F team as well. Looking like full rain, though, so this is going to be a weather war. For sure. Something that Venusaur struggles in, to be honest. Lots of stuff that wants to hit Venusaur hard. Sleep Powder's nice, though. And if I dedicate my other slot to switching Torkoal in, I get the Sleep Powder first no matter what. I have no idea if it hits or not. That's the bigger problem. King Gambit's pretty necessary in this as well. And because of the Psyche Train, I can't Sucker Punch. I just need it for the type matchup. Okay. I'm going to lead with Flutterman and King Gambit. Regulation F. Let's go Walking Wake, and let's go Torkoal as well. But I think that Gambit and Flutterman can't get faked out, and Gambit gets a boost with Defiant if they want to lead with that Instant or switch it out turn 1. Also can't get hit by Expanding Force if they want to lead with that Iron Crown and DD combo, which it seems like is going to be pretty good. Okay. Ooh, it's the other? I guess I could have assumed it was the other Urshifu. There was a lot of water types over there. But it is curious. I'm going to Tera Fairy immediately. I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam. It is so threatening to these two Pokemon. And I think I just Sucker Punch the Kingdra. Yeah. I didn't need to. Didn't need to. I think I should have switched into Walking Wake there. Swapping hard into Wake would have... Like, they're not going to go for a Dragon move into Gambit here. It's going to be a Water move. So Walking Wake would have eaten that up. And they're even going to Terra Water as well. They are probably... Actually, you know what? Maybe the Sucker Punch isn't a bad thing here, because they're probably going to target Flutterman right now. And because they Terra Watered, they're probably going to get the kill. Like, Terra Water with Rain is a lot different than King Gambit, just sort of like... naked on its own. Naked and afraid. Ooh, Sucker Punch failed. They're not attacking. They're going for the Focus Energy strat? Oh, they better have Psychic Terrain back there. Because if they don't, Sucker Punch will kill now. Look at that damage, dude. Alright. Here is where I swap into... Actually... I Dazzling Gleam now. I swap into... This is the easiest play. I swap into Shmoky. If I go into Shmoky here... They won't outspeed me. And Fluttermane is going before Pelipper. Even without this speed boost that Fluttermane's about to get. So it's not that they can Tailwind this turn and get it. Kingdra's going to protect. That's okay. We can eliminate their Rain user, so they can never get that speed boost again. Focus Energy felt a little greedy to me. Pretty surprised by that. I mean, maybe they're just excited to use their new strategy. I've been there. Maybe they're recording this video for YouTube.com. I've been there. Ooh, but I can get faked out here. That's interesting. Walking Cake can come in here, because if anything, they're going to fake out Fluttermane and go for a Dragon move into... Or sorry, a Water move into it. I'm in such a good spot now, though. to be honest. Protect Schmokey for a turn. I can't imagine a world in which they're able to pick up this KO. Unless they click the dragon move into my Tera Fairy Water Main. Which, if they do that, dear God. They just deserve it. They attempt the Scald into the Torkoal. But they just hard U-turn right off a caulking cake. Smart. So I'm going to just Draco into this slot and Heat Wave. We have Sun. I don't need to keep Torkoal around so I can reset Sun, do I? No, we got 6 turns of freaking Sun left. Sun's not going nowhere. Sun's going to be here when I'm dead. Special attack's going to drop. We're going to reset that. Here. We'll see if Caulking Cake can even take a Wicked Blow though. They went for Torque. Torkoal's not the problem here, my friend. This is another situation where I just double attack. Insync can only fake out one Pokemon at a time. So I just double into the Urshifu. The battle was canceled. We were in a winning position right there. There's not a ton that my opponent could do. They really went hard for the Pelipper strat, but then were so quick to let Pelipper die. Having no idea if I had Torkoal in the back. So the same turn that I switched in Torkoal was the same turn that I was taking out Pelipper. And at that point, I mean, I would have canceled the battle right there. Because it's like, well, they get their weather the entire game. Actively, it's like a weather that actively hurts the Pokemon that I just spent 2 turns setting up. They were in a tough position from turn 2. Really fun battle, though. Good game to my opponent. All right. Everybody's really been on it. I'm very impressed. Everybody's playing Regulation F on the casual ladder, so go test it out if you've been hesitant. Everybody knows what time it is. It's another rain team, but this is the thing, man. Walking Wake really can be used in rain. So for like, part of me is like, I can sit here for the first turn, not totally care that I'm sitting in rain. Like, I'm still getting my water moves boosted. It's better in sun, but what, like, you know. And so many water Pokemon that take advantage of rain don't really have the matchup into Walking Wake. Or don't have moves that do a ton. You know what I mean? Like, they're usually going for, I mean, like, I'm looking at Basculegion right now. Like a Wave Crash, completely resisted. All right. Let's go with Venusaur as my lead here in this one. I kind of want to switch it up and just use Venusaur once, and there's no Psychic Terrain over there. So let's go Venusaur and Lando. I can Choice Scarf U-turn out to get the Torkoal in if I feel like I need to. Like, I probably shouldn't be running Venusaur. I want to bring it once in the video. Should probably be bringing King Gambit instead, just for the fact that Basculegion can get Sucker Punched by that thing. But, you know. I feel like a lot of people are going to have that trainer card. It's very funny that they let you take a picture next to him. All right, no fake out. Cool. I think I'd rather Sleep Powder you. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm just going to U-turn out pretty hard here. I'm not going to U-turn off of the Stamina Mon. Oh, they swap you out. That's great. I was just going to let you get an attack, but now you're not even going to do that. It is the Pelipper. This is why U-turn is such an important move, because they get that switch, but we get the slower switch. So now we can immediately go into Torkoal here and really kind of mess them up. They were hoping for a 100% accurate Sandsear Storm. Not happening. Not if I can land this Sleep Powder, that is. Let's go Venusaur with your new model. Dude's got a snout now, in case you didn't know. All right. I think I just Sleep Powder that slot 2. While I Heat Wave. They're going to want to switch out Pelipper to combat this Sun, and whatever comes in now is susceptible to a Sleep Powder. There you go. They didn't even have any grass types, I'm realizing, right? Yeah, so that thing just goes to sleep now, too. Hey, why did that Landorus try to go next? Oh, was it trying to protect, maybe? Like, why did that thing outspeed my... It's Chlorophyll. Okay. Just Leaf Storm to get rid of you. While I Heat Wave for a single target Heat Wave. Here comes the rain again. But that's okay, because they're also still, like, they're not threatening my, I guess they could wake up here. Ooh, okay, yep, this will be bad. Yeah, they needed that turn to wake up, and they got it, so. Alright. Well, the Leaf Storm should take them out here, at least. And Duraludon's still a sleepy boy in the back. Depending on what they go into here, it is the Duraludon. Okay. Archaludon. Whatever. I could Sleep Powder that slot now. Look at, I mean, I do like the look of the new Venusaur. The snout is just, I gotta get used to it. But dude looks cool. I could see them switching out Pelipper into Incin here to get the Intimidate on Lando. But I think I can just Stomping Tantrum here. Archaludon does have stamina, which means that it can be very physically bulky, but it usually isn't physically bulky right out of the gate. So they can get one pretty solid hit in here. And if they want to switch out that slot, I can Sleep Powder it, no problem. I also probably, with Venusaur, naturally outspeed the Pelipper, so I can probably stop Tailwind if they don't switch out. Okay. I mean, Sludge Bomb, right? But that's a good way to live the Stomping Tantrum for sure. Are you going to wake up turn 1 on this one, too? Venusaur coming up massive in this game. I'm so glad that I opted to bring it. And Archaludon stays asleep. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I could Sludge Bomb into that slot all day now. We'll switch into Caulking Cake while everybody's nice and sleepy on the field. Didn't get the KO there, actually. That could be pretty bad. Hold on, hold on. That thing's Assault Vest. I would be willing to wager based on that. Oh, but we get the extra turn of sleep. Good stuff. All right, let's just Sludge Bomb you while I think just go for a Draco here. And this is so nice because I'm getting this Draco off before the Incin sees the field, my White Herb is going to reset my Draco Meteor drop instead of the Intimidate drop, which is really good because now I don't have to switch Walking Wake back out. I'll just get a nice Hydro Steam off onto the Incin. Got lucky with the full sleep turns there, I will admit that. But they also got lucky with the first turn Wake Up on the Lando. So, we give him, we take. Oh, what am I talking about? They didn't bring Incin. I was operating as if they definitely brought Incin. Didn't bring Incin. This could be bad. They're going to take out Walking Wake here. Oh, they're not going to take out Walking Wake. Walking Wake, what a monster, dude. I wish I just attacked here with Venusaur then. What's Pelipper going to do? Pelipper's going to wake up and just finish off Venusaur. That Pelipper hated my Venusaur. And the rain does end. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just going to Tera Flying, but I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. And we'll Draco that slot. Battle's just canceled. Good stuff. Yeah. It is interesting. I wonder how that game would have been if they were holding... I mean, I knew they had the Focus Sash on the Pelipper because they lived on 1 HP on a hit. But if it was Damp Rock, like my Torkoal is Heat Rock, so I do get 3 extra turns of Sun, and that's really, really nice. In a lot of situations, weather runs out a lot faster than you think in this new format where, like, Incin's coming in and lowering attacks and things are just living stuff more often for that reason, and, like, all of this stuff is now... Games are like... And this happens oftentimes. The games expand as the regulations go on, as there becomes more of a... Things are typically pretty hyper offense in the beginning, and then they spread out. And then, you know, Ubers come into play. Restricted mods come into play. Things might get a little more offensive at that point, at least in the beginning of that, and then, you know, the cycle continues. Very, very fun game, though. Happy for Venusaur, really getting some shine there. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this incredibly fun Sun Walking Wake team for yourself, be my guest, rent a code on screen, PokePaste full team breakdown in the description below. Grab it now if you want to use it on the actual Regulation F ranked ladder, because at that point, this team might be gone when the rule set actually goes live. But if you borrow it now, you decide when you want to get rid of it. Even if I stop sharing it, you will still have it in your arsenal if you want to use it. I'm very much looking forward to using more obscure Pokemon. Again, that's typically my thing. However, very happy that we got to use Walking Wake for the first time here. I now have a better understanding of what it does, and maybe there's some more fun stuff we can do with like Ninetales and stuff now that I have a better grip on what's possible here. So excited they're allowing it in Regulation F. And remember, Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. I'd love to see you in a chat at some point in the future. I battle against the chat. We'll be playing with Regulation F rule set this upcoming Tuesday, so do come by. Love to see you there. Thanks again for clicking on this video in the first place. That's all I got for you. Until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.